Can I please celebrate the flex of me getting books for Christmas? This is the first time it's happening to me. Like this one. Hi, welcome to Nest Telly. This is your first time. I am Nest. Welcome to this wonderful book community. All we do is talk about books, where to read them, how to read them, what we enjoy or don't enjoy. So please subscribe, join the community, and let us begin. One Step Closer by Tiffany Ania is a Nigerian name. Tiffany, and illustrated by Teni Ania. Look at this book. It's so easy to read. This book you can read. If you're a fast reader, you can finish this in an hour. But if you're not sorry, if you're not a fast reader, this book maybe in 3 days or so. It's still not like, it's not a very big book, but it's a story of finding hope amid the depression. Okay, so it's what it says. Okay, it's about depression. Depression is one of those things that for the longest time is a mystery to a lot of us, but the thing is that it is fast sweeping over the world. I think it was already bad before the pandemic hit, but now that the pandemic has hit, a lot of the developed world, the developed part of the world, you know, the places where families are smaller and some are even cut off. So it's like some people are just there, they're not in tune with their parents, they're not in tune with family and friends and all that. They are finding themselves alone. And I don't know whether it's leading cause of depression yet, but this book actually tried to explain a lot of things. So I think what I want to just tell you is like four new things I learned about depression just by reading this book, like everything that I think there is. Okay, so first of all, I'll start with the sign of depression. In addition to being sad, because a lot of times you just think that when you're unhappy, you're depressed. Well, I guess that's a term, but the mental illness that we call depression, the one that I think it's called clinical depression, that one is usually when you feel very tired and then generally unhappy. Like if you're someone that you suddenly realize that the things that used to excite you have stopped exciting you. If you're someone that loved your job and suddenly you stop loving your job. If you're someone that loved football and suddenly you just lose it, like you watch football and it's boring. Do you understand? You're likely suffering from a form of depression. But the time is actually the major factor. If it's something that happens to you for I think 2 days or 3 days, it's not as bad. But if it happens to you for months, like for a month straight, you don't have any interest at all in the things that you like, things that you used to love and enjoy, you might be depressed. Do you understand? So the number one is that particular sign. What's the sign of being depressed? The second sign is sleep. If you're sleep deprived, which makes you very tired, which also makes you not want to get up from bed. So it's like you don't have any will to go on. That's usually what leads to suicide. Do you understand? Suicidal tendencies, because you just don't see why you should go on anymore. You don't even want to hang out with your friends anymore. You don't want to, I don't know if you understand, your will to live is just, it's flatlined. You don't want to do anything anymore. You just want to be by yourself, you know, and all that. So that kind of thing is a sign of depression. So that's number two. Number three, the cause of depression. The cause of depression was something that I think that actually surprised me, because I used to just think it was some kind of, I don't know, I thought it was just more emotional. Even though now I think about it, your emotions are actually attached to your physical. You know, it's just one of those complex things that make us human beings wonderful. But however, in this book, the lady meets a therapist. It turns out that actually the things that causes depression is usually some particular nerves and chemicals that come together in your mind, and suddenly you just become depressed. So that's number three. Number four is the warning: get help. Okay, there's no prize, there's no award for being brave on stupidity. Okay, that is the line for today. Okay, that is our quote for today. There is no award for being brave while being stupid. Okay, you want to be brave and you want to be smart, you want to be wise. If you suddenly feel like for a month or for 8 weeks or for 12 weeks you don't have the will to live, you don't want to get up, and you're just generally sad, you don't want to hang out, you don't want to do the things that you do normally and you're known for and all that, get help. Thankfully, because of this pandemic, a lot of options have actually shown up where you can get help. Do you understand? People that you can talk to, therapists, they decide whether you can get medication. Now, there is a difference between a regular therapist and I think there's a difference between a psychotherapist and a psychiatric therapist. I think so. There's a difference between the two of them. A psychiatric therapist is the one that can give you medication. Like some people, after doing therapy and getting help, they still feel down. It doesn't quite go like that, so they might not have to start taking medication to get better. Do you understand? So when those kind of things happen, is the psychiatric I'm going to write the word here because I don't know what I'm saying. Psychiatrists, sorry, that you will now talk to, that will now help you. So the simple gist of this story is a young girl. I don't think her age is put in there, but she's like between 14 and 15. She has a best friend who suddenly notices that she's acting funny. She's quiet. She doesn't have the will to live. She's withdrawn, like even when she comes to school, and then she does very well in her class, but she's like, whatever. She doesn't care. It's very strange. So like she tells the parents, that's the girl's parents, that something is off, and the parents are like, yeah, we actually noticed, but we didn't know what to do about that. And just like that, the matter changes and changes and changes and changes, and next thing you know, there's a full-blown problem. She's depressed. So the takeaway from this is that depression is not something that just goes that fast. Sometimes it takes a while. And I think if you're a religious person, it's a good idea to tap into your religion. Sometimes it's just burnout, do you understand, that makes those chemicals act crazy in your head. Sometimes you're just burned out. You've not plugged into the places where you get your beautiful juices that give you life. Do you understand? You might need to just get those. The thing is that the things that you do that make you happy, more often than not, those are things on the surface. They are not the things within you that can actually do something for you. They're just things that are on the surface that are doing whatever. So that being said, this book is available on Amazon. I wish I knew more about the girls. I didn't. But if I do find out more before this video goes up, I'm going to leave the comments below. But this is available on Amazon. That is the only place I can find it. This was given to me as a gift. Someone gave it to me for Christmas. Can I please celebrate the flex of me getting books for Christmas? This is the first time it's happening to me. Like this wonderful, my sister-in-law, miss you, came back and just said, Chinesa, I know you love this book and I know you would want to have it. And I just took it and I read it. I was like, oh, thank you. So sorry, me aside. This book is available on Amazon. That's the only place I can find it so far. I hope it spreads around Nigeria. I feel like it's one of those books that all of us should read. That way you can know what you're looking for when you're looking for it. If you're suddenly worried about your siblings, because what then happens is that after a while it pulls people to things like drugs, medication, gets addicted to medication. I don't understand what's up with my sentences today. But that being said, that is it about this book. Short video, no drama. It's a small book. Do you understand? So if you're outside the country, please get this book and read it. I think it's a great way so you can know, like even your children's friends, you can know if something is happening, and then your own children, or put everybody let everybody just know what's up. Okay? So yes, Tiffany Ania, wonderful book. Thank you so much for watching. Have I already said it? If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, okay? If you like this video, more people get to see it. In addition to the fact that I'm pretty sure you like the video. Come on now. So leave a comment below if you have any questions about depression or something you'd like to share and all that. You can just leave it below and let us know. Also, I would like to read more books about this kind of thing, things like depression and anxiety. So if you know any that you think I should read, please, also leave that as a comment below. Then please subscribe and share with whoever you think you should share. So thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.